Hey everyone, and welcome to the newest episode of my Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke. If you have been enjoying the series so far, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel. It's very much appreciated. And thank you to everyone who has been supporting the channel and the series. But for the last episode, it was a bit... I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It had a bit of everything really. So we beat Watson for our third gym badge. We also caught ourselves a couple of new encounters. One obviously I did end up on the team, which was Nummel, the drove back the Nummel. We didn't even last to the end of the episode. We got right to the end of these trainers before Fall Harbour, before we lost him to a self-destructing coffin. Obviously, my fault that. I didn't realise, I think it was level 17. I didn't realise that they learned it so low level. But anyway, we move on. We caught ourselves a Slugma, so that's alright. We called it bad, because it is. So yeah, that's not come out. We're still on the same team as before. So yeah, we caught a Spinder as well, which we named Norman, which I don't know, maybe not, we might not see, don't know, could have its like one-time use or something. But in this episode, we are going to go through Meteor Falls, which I've remembered the name of now. Kept getting it wrong in the last episode, and I kept forgetting about Fall Harbour Town completely. But it's all good. We'll go through Meteor Falls. There was, I know there's some fighting to do in there, and then we'll make our way to Lavaridge and hopefully take on the gym again for our next badge. But for now, let's get a phone call that we don't care for. Well, I'm just gonna wander around, but this music's really nice, like the unique music to Fall Harbour Town, and it's a really nice, peaceful track. Yeah, just really nice. I don't think there's anything really for us here. The mart, though, could have some items that we would like to have. How many Great Balls do we have? Let's buy some more. Don't think we need a lot. Let's just round it up to 20. Super potions, we'll take some of those, even though we can't use them in battle, but we need them. I don't think we need any of these. No. Super repels though. Yes, I do want those. Let's grab a few of those. And that's it there. Because we're going to have some encounters to catch. So we'll move on. The Pokemon contest here. Oh, it's a battle tent. I thought it was a contest tent. Well, anyway, we're not doing that. We did the battle tent once in one episode. I won't be doing contests either. I'll do those in my proper playthrough when I do that. So this will be the guy that relearns moves and stuff. Yeah. But you've got Heart Scale. I don't want to use it yet. I think I've only got one, and I don't want to use it yet. This guy's different, I think. He's just a move tutor, so he'll relearn moves to a Pokemon. I don't know if this guy does anything. He'll relearn moves to a Pokemon if you either deleted it or you've missed. Oh, we get Dig. It's actually worth coming in here, to be honest. So yeah, or if it evolves, sometimes its move set can change. Its learn set, sorry, can change. So yeah. Could come in handy at some point. Yeah, so just telling us the fossils are in the desert. I don't know if he actually at some point it can, something triggers him to actually dig through to somewhere. I don't know. Or am I thinking of? Now that's Diamond and Pearl, isn't it? And Platinum, where the guy's digging through, and then I think if you catch all the unknown or something, it'll or something like that, he'll eventually dig all the way through. So I don't know, unless he does something similar. Let's go Brendan, because this guy's a fisherman. I believe he does fighters. He does. Hopefully we get some good... I think there's some good encounters to come. Potential ones, obviously. I know Swablu's a potential one around here. Altaria would be a good Pokemon to get, so... But, you know... We'll see. Hopefully I can make this next... Whoever's the next team member, I can make last a bit longer than half an episode. But again, I think I said it in the last episode, I'm still learning. I know it sounds a bit silly, really, that I'm still learning about a Nuzlocke when it's the basis of it's pretty simple, but a lot of the time you've got to take into consideration even trainer fights and stuff, and you know we do get raw there. Just mention that. Sometimes you do have to take into consideration trainer fights, and a lot of them we're probably not expecting. Like, you're not going to remember every trainer and what Pokemon they have and what moves they have unless you look it up. So maybe just a lot of time it's just being wary. I mean, I know now to be wary of every coughing because they could come with self-destruct. I mean, I know they have it anyway, but at level 17, I didn't know they had it that low level. So anyway, we've switched Pokemon here for this fight. I didn't want to go Tabor because at risk of anyone having a random electric type or electric move or something. Let's Dragon Rage the Nuzleaf, and then we'll headbutt the Barboach. Nice. Stardust is still doing a good job, to be fair. I know I've said before that I'm probably expecting him to drop off at some point, but so far, still keeping up. Just with it being like the early rodent, you know, they're pretty good early mid game, and then eventually they drop off towards the end. But to be fair, Stardust is doing good. It could, you never know, it could be until the end. And once he gets belly drum, that could be pretty clutch at times. So, I did forget about my bag. I'm going to sell some stuff. In fact, I'll cut this out because it's a bit boring. I'll go sell some stuff and then I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I've sorted my bag out. I've sold some stuff. I'll put some stuff in the PC as well, just because. I mean, I know this is an energy powder. I'm probably not going to use it, but I just want to pick it up. Yeah, I put some in the PC because you never. Maybe I'm being a bit too cautious, but thinking like, oh, you never know what you're going to need. So stuff's just been put in there. It doesn't sell for as much, so it's like, just throw it in there. It's just a bit annoying, like when they changed it in Gen 4. I'm sure it was Gen 4 when they changed it so you had unlimited bag space. I don't know whether it was just the cartridge space or something that limited the bag. The fact that they had to put a limit on the bag. I don't know. Don't really know why that would be, but I don't really know why they gave us bag space. To be honest, because no one cares about realism. I mean, yeah, there's like stuff like X items that I'm probably never going to use, but I like to pick them up. And if I want to pick them up, I should be able to. Well, it should keep us going for a little while longer anyway, so. But yeah, the Bacho Brace, to be fair, could come in handy, especially in a Nuzlocke, you know, for some training. If there's a fight that I need, that I'm struggling with, it could help. But I'm hoping it doesn't come to that. I'm hoping it doesn't come to like a part where I'm going to have to specifically train a certain stat or something, or get a Pokemon to a certain level or a certain attack level or something like that. I hopefully don't think it should come to that, but yeah, we'll see. Flinch. Let's just go for a Dragon Rage, because Blight's not even gonna 2-hit that thing. So excuse me. Oh, come on. Lombre. I don't think I'll 2-hit that either, to be honest. No, not. I'm going to use Bite again, though. I'm just going to... Might get Flinch. Nope. Really need some better moves here for Skypen if she's going to stay on the team. I mean, I know Surf will come in handy, but... we ain't got that yet, so we're a bit off that at the minute. Get a revive there, nice. I think there is a hidden item around here somewhere. There is obviously an encounter around here somewhere, so depending on where I end up deciding to take it, will probably be this patch of grass, because I'm probably going to get an encounter in that, and if I get one, I'm going to have to catch it. So we'll take those all day. So let's see what we get. Let's go. Who shall we go with to try and catch it? Because I think Skypant could be too. Yeah, let's go Tabor. It's got some weak moves. Oh my god, just it's lagging while I'm trying to press down. Right, let's see what we get. A Lotad, okay. Okay, that's actually I'm cool with that. I am. We missed out on a Lotad earlier on, but do you know what? Could be a good Pokemon. I like Ludicolo. I've used it a lot, but this is different. I've not had a choice with this, but Lotad could be in there if Skypant doesn't work out, or I may even decide to swap already, to be honest. Well, Lotad's the water weed Pokemon. This Pokemon lives in ponds with clean water. It is known to ferry small Pokemon across ponds by carrying them on the broad leaf on its head. So Lotad, let's call you. This is probably very obvious. It's going to be Mirror Orb, but because I've done that wrong. So I want to be Mirror B, as in obviously Pokemon Coliseum, who uses pretty much exclusively use Lotad, Ludicolos. So, do you know what? I'm tempted to just go back and grab Lotad, to be honest, instead of Skypant, because we're going to get rid of that shared weakness as well with Tabor. So what does Skypant have? Do you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm sorry, but I just feel like Lotad Ludicolo is going to be a better fit. I do. So let's do it. I mean, I suppose I could keep Skypant around, but to be honest, I don't think she's going to be any use while I've got Mirror B. So let's check this. Let's check actually what. Ah, it's got Rain Dish as well. Yes, I did want one with Rain Dish. It's got a serious nature. So let's check that. If I can get my list up. So serious nature. neutral according to my list, so I'm more than happy with a neutral nature. Plus as well, we've got the what moves does it have? Okay, it doesn't have any water moves yet. Plus, I've put an Auron Berry on you, if I can find them. We've got the Fire Gym coming up as well, so we should have at least Water Gun by then. I mean, it's not great, but more water moves than Skypant has, so... Let's go, shall we? In fact, I don't really want you in front because you are gonna struggle to run away from everything. You don't fight me, do you? Oh, okay, Blockberry, okay. I'll switch train to start with and then see how we go. Oh, here's that Lynette, yeah. I'm sorry everything is so cluttered. When I get engrossed in research, things end up this way. This is embarrassing. Please keep this a secret in exchange for this. And we get a low-tad doll. That's quite good timing. Is that it? You should organise your boxes so you can tell which Pokemon are in them. Yeah, we've got 2 boxes at the minute. One of them we don't want to talk about. Yeah, do we keep low-tad in for a double battle? I'm going to say no, because... Mirror B, sorry. I'm going to say no, because I don't want it to get caught out. But yeah, I'll switch train for now. And see how we get on by the time we get to... It could have worked, actually. It's got Absorb. By the time we get to Lavaridge in the gym, we'll see where we're at. And, yeah, we'll go from there, really. I'll just see if I can build a rollout going, because Graveler could do some damage to Tabulk, so I probably should get rid of Tabulk. I'm going to switch. I am going to switch. I'm going to switch. We're going to bring Brendan in. Let's see if we can get a rollout going. You know, just see what we can do. It's the best thing we've got, really. There we go. So we did predict the rock throw, and then we can just Mega Drain this thing. Yeah, it started to do some decent damage after that. Yeah, I don't want to, because you split anyway. The experience in double battles. I just don't see the point of switch training in him. So, because he's not going to get a lot. Now I am going to put Mirror B in front because we are going to start doing a bit. Once she's a Lombre, is a Lombre, we should be all right. Should start to be able to look after herself. But like I say, I know I've got obviously Mireille candies and stuff, but I don't want to start abusing that and thinking, oh yeah, well, it doesn't. Oh, of course it's got Poison Sting. I know it's got Poison Sting as well. We can't risk that, I don't think. Yes, we can. We should. Yeah, you know what? We are, and I know I should learn from the last episode, but we're going to risk it anyway. I don't know if this is going to do it though. It's not. Okay, I think we'll be fine to finish this off. This will probably poison us. Yep, there we go. We'll just switch now anyway, so it's all good. It's all good. See, some good experience there. Like I said, I don't want to just abuse that system of using them. I want to at least, you know, give them a chance to do it the proper way. I mean, it might seem a bit stupid, really. Think, well, just, you know, it's a Nuzlocke, just use them. Like, no one cares. But, you know, I don't know. I don't know if it seems a bit boring just catching a Pokemon and going, right, oh, level it up quick, bang. You know, we're not that they're not that far off these guys already. If it was level 16 and we were like level 40 something or whatever, then yeah, I'd use them. But or if we haven't got time, if we don't. Oh, we're getting excuse me, an evolution. I actually forgot. So this is good. Already a Lombre, so I think we'll be fine. So there we go. We've got ourselves a Lombre already, which is nice. What I want to do is use an antidote on our new Lombre, and we've got the Soda Pop, so let's just use Soda Pop just to heal up. So we get a stat increase now. So what are we looking at like for stats wise after that? I'm just going straight past it. I mean, it's not great, is it? But it's a lot better than what it was. So we're going to use repels. Let's just use some repels instead of keep switching. We've got this guy. My timer is wrong. I forgot to restart it after I paused it to thingy my to put the items away. So not good because I don't know where I'm at. I don't know if I don't think Lombre's gotten. If we had Water Gun, we might have had a chance of actually getting rid of this thing. But I'm not gonna mess around with Nature Power and absorb when it's just going to do so little damage, and I bet it'll be swift anyway, Nature Power, and it's not going to do anything against Aron, especially with Iron Defense anyway, so that will though. Okay, we didn't want that, but anyway. Carburst, nice. I'm not going to use those straight away. We're under leveled. It's a Viper. Okay. Not like I want to fight it because that thing could definitely take me out. So I'm just going to switch and then get out of that. Because yeah, that thing is just not, that would take me out. What we got behind here? Protein, okay. Getting some good items. Well, obviously we're getting vitamins, so we're good. I mean, what's this? Why is this here for? Like, why? There's no item there. Why are those stairs there? Anyway. Alright, that's fine. That's for a secret base, so I'm not really bothered about that. Let's fight you. Oh, you're gonna be one of those annoying people with fire types. Slugma. I mean, we're neutral to fire, so let's just use Nature Power. Rock Slide, okay. Nice. Okay, it's using Rock Throw. Well, I suppose it's neutral anyway, so of course it misses. Why would it hit? I mean, why would it hit and make it, you know, more fun for myself when it can miss and make it more annoying? You can't go down to a Slugma. Slugma and Macargo, man, it's not good. They're not good. They're so slow. I mean, I get it obviously why they're slow, but they don't have anything going for them. Anyway, we got confused because why wouldn't we get confused? And why wouldn't we hit ourselves? I mean, let's just make it more annoying. Let's make it annoying as it possibly can when I've got a move that's super effective, and so have they. I'm toying with it again, and I'm not. I know, I'm like, oh yeah, start the episode, I'm like, oh yeah. I just need to be more careful with trainer battles and remember what Pokemon they've got and what moves they can have, and then I completely forget that Wingle's got Wing Attack. Would Lombre would Lotad have learned water gun by now? Has it missed it? Because I don't know. I mean, or is it Lombre that learns water gun? I can't remember. So I'm just thinking whether it would be worth using that heart scale if that was the case, but I can't remember. I should know. I've used Lombre. Well, I've used that line. I've used that line quite a lot, so yeah. I know we've got 2 grass types actually. Just looking at that now, but they don't. Yeah, the share weakness to flying. Obviously, Breloom's very weak to flying, quad weak to flying, but I don't think what poison, because fighting will resist. No, fighting doesn't. Poison resists fighting, doesn't it? So yeah, all right. Okay, we might share some weaknesses. But I don't think it's as bad as the electric weakness that we would have been sharing with Skypant and Tabor. I think that it's hard to say, I suppose, really what you'd come up against the most. But I'm more happy with this than I was with those 2. So. I mean, we'll see. Maybe I'll be proved wrong, and I've just swapped, shared weakness with shared weakness, and it's worked out worse. I don't know, but like I say, I'm more happy with this than the other. So. Nice, level 19's catching all. Sorry, fake out. Okay, we'll take fake out. Fake out's got its uses. Astonish. I mean, we'll just get rid of Growl. Let's get rid of Growl. Fake out's definitely got its uses. So I've just got a feeling that we've missed out on water gun, and I may have to go back and relearn it because. Other than that, I don't think they get anything till Hydro Pump, maybe. Could be wrong there. I don't think so. They'll get Surf, but we're not at that point yet. We're not. Well, we're not too far away. I mean, once we've done Flannery, Norman will be next, and I don't really think there's much in between us and Norman after that. So. And that's when you get Surf. So maybe I could hold on, but it'd be good to have at least water gun, maybe. Okay, switch. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But it's not a great move at this point in the game, to be honest. And against her Torkoal probably isn't going to do much, but it'd be alright to start with like the Slugma, but then like the camera, I'm sure she's got a camera up. It's not really going to do much against. Well, I suppose it would. It's park ground, so it probably would against that. But yeah, what is it, like 40 base power or something? Is it water gun? Can't remember. But yeah, it would be good. It would be good to have, but maybe at this point in the game it's a bit weak. Plus, obviously, we're neutral to fire now, so that changes things as well. We get a wild encounter in the Rock Smash. Of course we do. Of course we get a wild encounter in the Rock Smash. Why wouldn't we? Let's just kill it. Because like Breloom is out. Brendan's not going to see any action probably in that gym. Lombre's, well, Mirror B's probably going to be out as well. So, you know. This is a bit, well, it's not really annoying, because I know obviously you can get Bagon at some point in this, but am I really going to, at that point in the game, am I really going to need one? Probably not. So let's just go for the encounter in Meteor Falls. I think, is it like 7 badges in? You know what? I'm going to use a repel. I'm going to save it because if it's 7 badges in, there's a chance. You know what? Why have I done that? It's like a 1% chance. I'm just arguing with myself now. Anyway, let's swap because this is where we first encountered Team Magma. And in fact, no, I'm going to switch train. So, I'm really sorry. I'm just sat here arguing with myself here. But yeah, I know you can get Bagon, but it's really late on. I think it's like 7 or it might even be 8 badges in. Yeah, we will be 8 badges in, obviously, because you get Waterfall on the 8th badge. So it'll be 8 badges in. You can get Bagon, and yeah, let's face it, I'm not going to get one. It's like a 1% chance as well in one part of this cave. So yeah, forget I just said anything. I wish I did. Anyway, with this meteorite, that thing in Mount Chimney will... I don't know who you are, but if you get in the way of Team Magma, don't expect any mercy. So, hold it right there, Team Magma. You're badly mistaken if you think you can have your way with the world. Sorry, my earphones come out. One sec. It's just dropped on the floor. Even Team Aqua joins us. But it's too much trouble to deal with you all. Huh, it doesn't matter. We've got the meteorite, so off to Mount Chimney we go. Be seeing you, Team Aqua, dingbats. So we don't actually fight Team Magma in here. Didn't I see you before at Slateport's museum? So your name's Magpie. At the time, I thought you were one of Team Magma's goons. You're one odd kid. Team Magma is a dangerous group of total fanatics. They engage in destruction, claiming to expand the landmass. They are the rivals to us, the sea-loving Team Aqua. Boss, we should give chase to Team Magma. Yes, we must. We've got to hurry. There's no telling what Team Magma will do at Mount Chimney. Magpie, you should keep an eye out for Team Magma too. Farewell. I did actually think we fought Team Magma in there, but obviously we don't. Anyway, what are you saying? I'm Cosmo. I'm a professor. Team Magma asked me to guide them to Meteor Falls, but they tricked me. They even took my meteorite away. And then another similar bunch, Team Aqua, showed up. I was there. I was actually stood there. After that, I don't understand any of it. But that Team Magma, what are they going to do with that meteorite Mount Chimney? We'll find out. I know you bump into him here. I was sure you fought them, but obviously you don't. Is there anything there? We do get our encounter. Didn't mean to get it, but we get it. It's a Zubat. Do you know what? While that was playing then, I was having to think again. Of course I can't escape. Why would I? Why would I escape? That would just be too easy. Yeah, I was just thinking. It could actually make it a little bit interesting, you know, to like save that encounter for right at the end of the game, just before the Pokemon League, and just that very, very slight chance of getting a pseudo, you know, right before the league. I mean, it's all going to come down to nothing. The first encounter's something that, you know, that I can't have, but it's there. It is. I think it might leave a little bit of excitement towards the end of the game. You know, not many encounters left, and that could be one of them. So I am gonna save it. Obviously, that Zubat was the dupes clause that I'm using. So, yeah, that's why. Obviously, that's also why I did that. We're going to do this route. We are going to do this route because I know obviously we've got to go back through Meteor Falls, back all the way back where we came from to Mount Chimney. But I do want to fight these while we're here. some good experience for Mirror B. So I have no clue of what time we're on. According to my time, we're on 28 minutes. We're not on that. So I think we've got enough time. I keep saying, oh yeah, let's get it to an hour. But problem is, I just can't. I like to obviously end it on a reasonable part of the game. I'm not going to risk switching back into a Macarita to be. Yeah, I'm not going to switch. Not going to risk that. Yeah, I obviously like to finish it on a good point in the game, like when we get to a new destination or something, but it always ends up going over. So it probably will again, to be honest. I don't know if there's any hidden items on there. You're going to fight me, and that's absolutely fine. Yeah, I don't. With regards to Mirror being having water gun, I may just think, you know what? Forget water gun. I'm probably not going to use Mirror B in the next gym anyway. With being neutral to fire, it's like doesn't really benefit us in any way, I suppose. But I mean, if we got Rain Dance, different story, obviously. I know they use Sunny Day, but you could counter that with Rain Dance. And then we've got the ability Rain Dish as well, which helps us. And then boosts the water moves, so Black Belt Knob. I mean, I suppose in Japanese it's quite the name, but in English it's definitely a different... it's definitely not. We're in like UK English, you know, not like American English. Anyway, what was I saying? I've just got sidetracked again. I'm so sorry, I've completely forgot. Yeah, so there is yeah, there's good reason I could actually use it, to be fair. I could actually go back, relearn it if that's the case. I still need to confirm that is the case, and then make it work. But you know, obviously Rain Dance nerfs fire type moves and stuff. But I don't know, is it really worth it? Can I do it without that? I don't know. Oh, Zangoose. I'm gonna switch because Zangoose definitely would be able to take us out. Definitely would be able to take us out. Is that going to detect? I feel like it's going to use detect, so I'm just going to wing attack the Zangoose. It's not going to detect. Of course it don't detect. The one time I actually predict it detecting, it doesn't. We can outspeed the Zangoose, so that sword dance isn't going to be a problem. Okay, watch it detect now. It doesn't. Okay. Brendan's been such a good team member. I know it's well known anyway that Breloom's a good Pokemon, but I've never used one before, so actually using one now is yeah, I'm actually seeing it firsthand. I think we should be fine to keep Brendan in on Survivor. And notice, yeah, they've got the counterparts there, Survivor and Zangoose, obviously, for some reason, are quite big rivals. I don't really know why that was the case. It just, I don't know, they wrote it into the game, I think, didn't they? That there were counterparts in Ruby Sapphire, and then it's just become along like something that's carried on, where obviously they fight each other all the time and stuff. So anyway, yeah, well, not a bad team that for a trainer fight, to be fair. Get a PP up nice. We're not going to go down there, because if we go down there we'll end up back in Rustboro, and I'm going to have to cut because I will have to go all the way back round to well, no, yeah, I'd have to cut through that cave, Rust Turf Cave. I'd have to cut back through there, go through Morville all the way back to Mount Chimney that way, which I don't want to do. Then again, to be fair, this isn't exactly a quick route back, is it? So, do you know what? I'll just cut this bit out because this is going to be a bit boring. So, I'll be back when I'm at Mount Chimney. Okay, we're back. And I hate backtracking. We're back here, the cable cart lift to go through Mount Chimney. And stop Team Magma from doing whatever it is they're doing. I've let that run, my timer. And according, I don't know if it's like made a difference or probably hasn't. Well, I'm like 36 minutes, so I think we're good to do this and maybe get to Lavaridge Town. These guys are just touching noses here. I think both of them are doing the wrong thing, to be fair. I think just leave the world as it is. We're absolutely fine. Look at Archie's Pucciano lot going for it there. Magpie, I should have guessed you show up. See for yourself what the fanatics of Team Magma are up to. They're trying to inject the stolen meteorite's power into the volcano. Doing something like that will cause the volcano's eruption. I mean, he still should be losing that. Let's be real. Like, I know he's really giving it some, but just all fighting Puccianas. Like, well, they're not. They're just running into each other. But that's ridiculous. So it's just going like crazy. Got a double battle here with looks like our first. I'm not gonna. You know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with Mirror B. Not in double battles. Let's just go these two. The first female member of either team. So it's a nice change. So, first time encountering Team Magma in battle. Anyway, obviously the counterparts Team Aqua, so they use fire types. Apart from obviously the generic Zubats and Puccianas that they're for some reason allowed to use. Zubats just always considered a bad guy Pokemon. Well, I kind of get why, but yeah, they all seem to use them. Magnitude 7, not bad. It's not great, but oh, come on. Come on. Let's not do this. Tabok will evolve. I suppose it's still quite early yet to evolve. Right, we've got a single battle here, so why don't we stick, not Brendan, let's stick Mirror B in there. See what he can do. Sorry. Get a bit of experience from this. Normal. Nah, do you know what? It's not worth it. Let's just go Tabor in case it goes for a magnitude. Get a bit of experience anyway. Going for Embers, that's fine. Nice. I'm just thinking with like regards to me using like candies and stuff for every Pokemon I catch to catch them up. I know it's like a common practice really in Nuzlocke, but if that was the case, you could easily use that, apply that to any playthrough game, because you're going to catch Pokemon later on in the games. They're going to be lower level, so you could easily just go do it for the same purpose. So that's kind of okay. Kind of another reason why. Maybe I'm happy doing it this way just for a bit, and then if need be, I'll do it. But yeah, this thing's howling quite a lot. But has it got any physical moves that are actually going to do any good damage to me or not? I don't know. It's got bite, but bite's special, so. Oh, come on. Oh my god. You know, if this sand attack means I don't get to hit this next absorb. Okay, thank you. Was it really worth it? What's the nature power for this? Oh, for God's sake. Oh, dear me. It is rock slide, okay. So I did think it was going to be that because the same terrain as before. It's got wing attack. I should know that. It's level 22. And that's when Zubat learn. No, Zubat evolves then, doesn't it? It's 21, isn't it? That it learns. 20. I should know because mine learned it, obviously. Oh, I'm forgetting again. Okay, let's just bite. I'm not going to mess and switch training the Maxi fight. I know I should be fine, but I'm not going to mess. Let's just soda pop these guys. Heal these guys up. Because I don't want to get caught out. Because I'm toying with it again, getting caught out. So yeah, let's not do that. So it's going to start with Mighty Annie, isn't it? Which is going to well, let's go Brendan. Really, I think Brendan's the guy. He's going to intimidate, but to be fair, we've got Mach Punch, we've got Mega Drain if need be, and stuff like that. So I know he's going to have a camera up. I'm sure he's got camera up as well. So we'll have to switch at some point. But I think Brendan is a good one to start with. Anyway. This is the first time we're encountering Maxi. The power contained in the meteorite. By amplifying its power with this machine, Mount Chimney's volcanic activity will instantly intensify. Its energy will grow deep inside the crater and... Foo. Huh? Who are you? I'd heard Archie bemoaning a child who's been meddling in Team Aqua's affairs. It must be you, he meant. So you're thinking of interfering with Team Magma? Now listen. Now you listen. Long ago, living things used to use the land to live and grow. That is why land is all important. It is the cradle of all. This is why Team Magma is dedicated to the expansion of the landmass. It is for further advancement of humankind and Pokemon, and for that we need the power of what sleeps within this mountain. Oh, there was no need for you to learn that much. But no matter. I'll teach you the consequences of meddling in our grand design. I mean, I never said a word. He did that. He spoke all that nonsense. Anyway, we get to fight leader Team Maxi. The Team Max? What am I even talking about? I suppose it is Team Maxi because it's his team, but Team Magma, leader's team is Maxi. So let's get all the nonsense out of the way that I'm talking at the minute and just get on with it, because it's good, very good boss music. This, to be fair, it is. I do like this boss music. Okay, nice. Get rid of the Mighty, and it did one sand attack and an intimidate, so we are probably going to have to switch Brendan out. Counter, interesting. But I'm happy with what we've got. I don't want to rely on stuff like counter. Yeah, I don't want to rely on moves that I have to get hit for it to work. So I'm not going to go with counter. I'm going to stick with what we've got. So what we got next? We've got camera up next. So we are definitely going to switch. Level 25. Has it got rock slide? Because it could have rock slide, which could take Tabawk. If it has, I'm gonna switch to Stardust because I feel like it could have rock slide. Now we can obviously survive a magnitude, which doesn't affect Tabawk, but okay, that does nothing. So I'm pretty happy. Let's just go headbutt. Could go growl. Okay, it's not bad. That's not bad. If we get burnt, we're in a bit of trouble. Okay, we don't get burnt. That's good. Do we get a flinch? No, we don't get a flinch. Okay, he's going to potion. That's fine. I could be in a bit of trouble here. I may have to switch. I feel like he's going to go magnitude or ember. I'm going to risk the switch to Tabor because I don't want to risk a crit here or a high magnitude. Okay, he's gone ember. That's fine as long as it doesn't burn. It burns. Of course it burns. So wing attack. I don't know if wing attack's going to be enough. It's not. Okay, it's going for ember again. We've got the Aurum Berry. I don't think Tabor can do it. I think it's a big risk. But if I switch to Brendan, I'm risking Stardust if he goes for a high magnitude. But he should not go for magnitude. He shouldn't go for magnitude because we've got Tabor in. So if he goes for magnitude, it's ridiculous. Okay, it's super potion. That's fine because at least I can get a headbutt off. That's fine. Okay, it's gone for ember. As long as this doesn't burn, we're fine. I thought Stardust. Does Stardust? Oh, it has a silk scarf. Okay, that's probably the main threat out of the way there, because we clearly don't have an answer for that right now, which we will do eventually. And then he finishes with his Zubat, which we can just switch Brendan into. We will do once we get Surf, or if we decide to come back and do. Okay, it's got wing attack. That's massive. That's massive damage. We can't go Mirror B, obviously. I'm going to have to risk Tabor here. I thought we'd be fine there. I thought we were going to, yeah, we'll be fine. Okay, I don't think we can do it. I haven't got a safe switch. I might have to risk one of these guys because I need a safe switch into Brendan, ideally. I need a safe switch in. That burn's killed us. That burn has ruined us. I need a safe switch into Brendan. So I might just... I can't risk Ninja, because Ninja... I'm going to risk Pikachu. I'm going to stick Pikachu in. I need a safe switch into Brendan, because I think Brendan can one-shot this thing with a headbutt. Hold on, hang on a minute. No, okay. Pikachu's gone down, that's fine. Brendan's got to one-hit this thing, otherwise Brendan's gone. Oh, I was worried. I'm not gonna lie, I was worried. That went a lot worse than what I thought it was gonna go. Once we took the Mightyena out without any problems, I thought we were in the clear. Well, that Camerupt is a problem. We need Mirror B to get some water moves. If we have that, because we can't have that problem again. We had to sack Pikachu off, which I didn't ideally want to do, but we've had to do it. Yeah, so that was a problem. That was a problem. If that didn't one hit, we were in big trouble. And that was a Zubat. That Camerupt, man. Yeah, we've got an issue with that. See, that's the problem. That's the trade-off that we had when we swapped out Skypant for Mirror B. If Skypant was in there, we'd have had a chance with Dragon Rage, and plus it was December. Well, obviously the Rock Slide problem, if it did have that, which I don't think it did. Otherwise, I think it would have used it. So that's the trade-off there. We're trading one problem with another. But anyway, Maxi was caught off guard. And I'm not going to lie, could have ended the run. But enough. I will back off this time. But don't think that this is the last time you've seen of Team Magma. Last that you've seen of Team Magma. Even without the meteorite, if we obtain that orb, well. Magpie, thank you. With your help, we thwarted Team Magma's destructive plan. But you, whose side are you on? Ah, it doesn't matter. You will remain vigilant and keep up our pursuit of Team Magma. Magpie, we shall meet again. Or did he say we? I don't know. Stop ringing me, Lydia. Is someone around here? Can someone around here heal me? Is that old lady? Does she heal me? That was a close call. I got that wrong. I thought these guys had aurum berries, but they don't. I'll have to change that for the next big fight. What I want to do is I'm going to give the black glasses to Tabor. I want to give a aurum berry to Mirror B. In fact, have we got the miracle seed? No, we haven't. Anyway, so yeah, big problem. Do you heal me? You just sell lava cookies. Do I really have to go all the way back to heal? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Yeah, so yeah, we just traded. We traded one. I don't even have burn heals, do I? I've got a full heal, which I'm gonna have to use on Tabor. Yeah, problem. We've got a problem here. We have got a big problem. That was close. It was a lot closer than what I wanted it to be. Obviously, I was surprised. I thought once we'd done that mighty, I thought we were in the clear. But that camera opt was a bit too much. Right, so anyway, we're on a new route. Are we on a new route? Jagged path, yeah. We've not. I'll just double check that. I didn't check, but anyway, we'll move on. We've lost a Pokemon, unfortunately. Pikachu is now gone. Pika dead. Oh, come on, man. Well, I'll be honest with you. I thought we were in trouble. I really did think we were in trouble. That, again, flying weakness and stuff like that. I didn't think that wing attack could do so much. I know we're 4 times weak to it, but I didn't think it would do that much. With it being only a well, it's because it's got to do it straight away, isn't it? With it being only a Zubat, I thought we'll be fine. Yeah, we'll be absolutely fine. But nope. I mean, yeah, if we did not get that one, we would have won, because I think it would have done close. If not, so we would have just come in and finished it off, but we'd have lost Brendan, which would have been a massive loss. A massive loss. So luckily it's all turned out good, so turned out nice again, so we don't need to worry about that anymore. It just shows though, I like Maxi. To be fair, that fight is pretty easy fight, in all fairness, normally, but when you've got a team that's just built randomly with all sorts of weaknesses, then it's not random, I suppose. I choose who goes in the team, but you know what I mean. Anyway, let me just double check before I mean, why would they not have someone that can heal you before you go into this bit? Like, I just don't get that. It just seems, I don't know, seems a bit weird to me. What PP have we got left on Absorb? 9. Not a lot. So we've got a new encounter here. Shall we find out what it is? What do we have? A normal. I'm sure there is new ones around. This could be a problem because I don't think... I've got a feeling that Mirror B can't run away even though normal's slow. I'm just not... I can't be bothered, to be honest. Can't be bothered to sit here and say can't escape, can't escape. I'm going to put Tabhawk in because Tabhawk's got Astonish, which is pretty weak. And we can run away as well, so... Do we get a new encounter? No, we get normal. I'm still not... I'll be honest with you, I've got 1 art scale and I'm still not convinced I need to go back and relearn Water Gun if I am right and that it should have learnt it by now. Which I'm sure Lotad learns Water Gun. And it's missed, it's just not got it, so... If we don't find a new encounter, okay, we get Spoink. Which obviously is weak to Astonish, so that's annoying. Of course, Supersonic misses. This thing's probably going to have Psybeam, isn't it? I mean, what? Let's switch to Mirror B. Yeah, it's got Psybeam, so... Let's absorb. He needs to get some health back. We've got that Aurum Berry. Okay, that was ridiculous. Okay, we're going to heal with the Aurum Berry, so... We can go for another Psy Wave. Yeah, let's see... Okay, that was ridiculous. I know, is it like random damage or something? Psy Wave, can't remember. Anyway, I'm just gonna let's go. I can't go Brendan. We're gonna have to go Stardust and then see what happens. Because again, Psychic seems to be a problem. I've got to be careful because this thing could take. Do I risk a Great Ball? Because weirdly enough, this thing could actually be a big problem to us. Let's go for a Great Ball and see what happens. Let's just say we catch it. We don't catch it. I'm just because if I knock it out, which I probably will, the headbutt will knock this thing out. Okay, we got it. Okay, because that was, you know what? It was a bit worrying because I whatever I had, I could knock it out with, but the other guys could go down to it. So, but yeah, it's a bit of a problem. Spoink's the bounce Pokemon. The Pokemon that manipulates psychic powers at will. It doesn't stop bouncing even when it is asleep. It loves eating mushrooms that grow underground. So we get Spoink. Let's call you Piglet. There you go. Never used a Grumpig, so could be the first time. Anyway, let's heal up after that, because that was a bit... I'm not going to bother using Mirror B now, towards the end of the episode. I'll just let these guys finish off whatever trainers are left. Yeah, what's down? That's good. Oh, you need the Acro. I've got the Acro. No, I've got the Mac Bike. This Team Magma guy's here. I don't know if you fight him though. Do you fight this guy, or is it later on when he opens that key? What are you doing here? What am I doing in a place like this? What business is it of yours? Okay, so you do fight him. That's fine. I'll happily fight him. Yeah, I think just because we're coming to the end of the episode, last few trainers, Mirabee's not got much PP left in Absorb. Nature Power is going to be Rockstar, so pretty hit and miss whether it's going to be any good or not. So let's just finish this off. Let's just finish this episode off with these guys, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, so this is where they open the cave. Yeah, because there's that cave that we have to go in at some point. I'll have to probably have a look at what level Flannery's Pokemon are, because I can't remember off the top of my head. So, and then see where we are with that, and then we'll just go take that accordingly in terms of like levels and stuff. Because I'll have to catch Mirabelle up, even though she might not be used, but I feel like I really should catch her up. So, oh come on, just hit the damn thing. Now we're poisoned now because you missed that rollout, and there's just, these stupid trainers. So annoying, so annoying, because all they're there for is to just wind you up, poison you, to paralyze you, put you to sleep. They're not good. They do hardly any damage to you. They're so annoying, and I can't be bothered with them. Swablu would have been good. I'd have took Swablu over Lotad on that encounter, because see what I mean? This is what I'm talking about. This thing has got nothing, right? It's got nothing. I know I've used Swablu a lot of times. Swablu, until it's an Altaria, is useless. But so it's all it's there to do is just to put me to sleep. Not obviously Sing hits first time. A very inaccurate move hits immediately. No, go. Don't allow me to say no. Should be allowed to say no, because I don't want to be your friend. Okay, we've got a double battle here. We've got an item here, though. A Bernie, I could have used that earlier. Got a double battle, so let's crack on with that. Are you going to be another stupid little picnicker that's going to annoy me right at the end of this episode when I don't need it? Got a triathlete though. Okay, Magnemite. Let's get rid of that thing. We need to get rid of that Magnemite. I'm going to go all out on that thing. I'm not risking anything. What I've learned, right, is that there's literally like that Shroomish is there purely annoying me. There's nothing else to it. It's not there to do anything. Not there to beat any of my Pokemon. It's there just to annoy me, as we saw in that battle tent video. Well, anyway, I've learned that you can't take any Pokemon for granted. Like any Pokemon has the ability to take you out. That Spoink could have took me out. That was only because I was trying to catch it, but like that could have took me out. I don't want my Pokénav. I want to heal. Are you a trainer? You look like a trainer. You're a boy picnicker, aren't you? Or camper. Whatever. See that overworld sprite there, right? That was definitely a fully grown man. 100% a fully grown man. Let's roll out. Let's get a rollout going. God knows what he's got. He's probably got something that rollout does barely. It doesn't matter. Why would it hit more than once? Odor Sleuth's a waste of time because I'm assuming you don't have anything that has ghost type moves. So yeah. Talo. See, rollout would have been perfect for that. I mean, Headbutt's fine. Been a long time since we've healed properly, and I feel like that was a bit poor design there. I feel like this should have had some place we could have healed. I can't go down there. So we have. You're not a trainer. You're not a trainer. I think there's an item down there. We'll get that in obviously when we leave Lavaridge. But here we are in Lavaridge. We've gone to the wrong place. Nice music as well here in Lavaridge. We're just going to heal. But obviously we don't want to forget. We don't forget any Pokemon here. Unfortunately, we have lost a Pokemon, and it is Pikachu that has gone. Do we have anyone that can replace you as our Rock Smash user? That's probably a job for the next episode. But we have lost one. We have to pay respects to that, obviously, because we don't. Every Pokemon has a value to us, even Slugma. So yeah, unfortunately we have lost one, so it's got to go in the rip box. But we are going to end this episode here. So in this episode, we have caught ourselves a couple of new encounters. We caught ourselves a Lotad, which we've named Mirror B, who is now evolved into a Lombre. We have also caught a Spoink, which we've named Piglet. That was it, I think. We lost Pikachu, unfortunately, who had to sacrifice himself for us to get victory against Maxi, because that we did eventually come across Team Magma for the first time, and we fought their team leader Maxi, and it went bad, to be honest. Luckily, we only lost Pikachu. We didn't lose any of our main team members, but if it wasn't for that, we would have done. So that was a bit touch and go, and we've nearly lost Mirror B a few times actually, so that's been a bit close. But we made it here. We've been through Meteor Falls, been to Mount Chimney. We made it here to Lavaridge Town, which is where the next gym is. So in the next episode, we'll be taking that on, and then we'll be moving on. Possibly checking out the desert. Don't know if I'll be doing that in this playthrough. Maybe if I want the fossil or something like that, but I don't know. Other than that, it will be onwards back home, near enough, to Norman, our dad, to face him as the gym leader as well. So could be a pretty packed episode with lots of good fights. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed the series so far. And please feel free to like this episode or any others for that matter, and subscribe to the channel. Always very much appreciated. But that is it for this episode, so I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.